All right, now some final things to think about. Include screen grabs of how you prefer paragraphs and sentence length laid out. For example, I like short little paragraphs. You might have noticed that already. I even like paragraphs to be one line. That's it. Some people might like the look of like a bulky, longer, more full paragraph. But sometimes it helps to lay out a visual of that. Make a list of words, phrases you like and ones you don't. This may not even be ones, I know earlier I mentioned that you use and don't use. You might be to the point where you are okay with, being transparent that you have a team and you want everyone to have their own voice. But at the same time, there is just a list of words that you do not want used. Does that make sense, the difference between those two? Show your grammar rules in action. Do you use the Oxford comma? Do you capitalize proper nouns? A lot of the corporate brand Bibles out there just literally have a list of this is how we spell this. This is how we do this. Words, if they're hyphenated or not. Is email, e-mail, or one word? Think about whether your customer is your best friend or your grandma, because that is going to help guide you in how you talk to them, right? Just kind of always keep that in your mind, and that will help, without you even thinking about it, guide your tone. Make a list of colors you absolutely do not use. It's not necessarily your brand colors, but you may hate red, or you may hate orange, or like jewel tones, whatever. Just don't use that, even in social media, even in, photos. Try not to get photos of red, or never use a black and white photo, or whatever you think. But imagery that goes beyond just your logo. Lay out your social media style. Do you like short captions? Do you like long captions? Do you put the hashtags in the caption or in the comments? I know that's a huge debate. I'm team caption, but I keep hearing it makes no difference other than just your aesthetic. Do you write first person or third person? We covered that a little bit earlier, but it might differ in social media than it does elsewhere. So just lay out where you write in first person, where you write in third person. And then do you have a brand mantra? For example, Paperfinch is life is a daring adventure or nothing at all. And while we didn't write that, Helen Keller wrote it. I like to kind of remind everyone who's creating content that that's our vibe. That's our mantra. I keep wanting to say mantra. Why? Mantra. So that everything is kind of filtered through that lens, right? And it may not mean exactly the same thing for everybody, but, Nike's just do it. It's not necessarily a slogan, although it can be. They can overlap. I wouldn't call mine Paperfinch's slogan, but Nike's works for a slogan and a mantra, if that makes any sense at all. Some companies have both.